What's up, YouTubers? What's going on? So, been getting some responses about the Zte Warp 7 that's soon to be released for Boost Mobile. The Zte Warp 7 basically, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about the Warp 7. So I'm gonna offer that in this video, but I do not have the device in hand. Obviously, it's not been released yet, and it does go for $99. That fact is true. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about it because am I going to pick up the Warp 7 when I get a chance to? Yeah, once it's released and I have the funds to get it, to do an unboxing and a review and comparisons and all that good stuff that people love to watch. Yeah, definitely. But at the same time too, it's like I'm not expecting anything great out of it. I do think it's going to be a pretty stellar device. If it's anything like the Warp Elite, it's going to be okay. But my problem is that those people that own the Zte Warp Elite are not really going to look at this device as an upgrade at all whatsoever, including myself. I own the Warp Elite. I'm using it right now to record this vlog. So I don't know. To me, I honestly really felt like they should have just updated the Warp Elite. I could care less for new hardware. It's just for me, when it comes down to the Warp Elite, the Warp Elite is such a freaking stellar device. I think one of the big points of the Warp Elite that really grabs me to use it, which honestly, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys, but honestly, I use my Warp Elite more than I use the J7. I know it has Lollipop, it's outdated and everything, but still. But the reason that I use the Warp Elite is it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. The form factor is just phenomenally good. I do dig the fact that it's it's slender. Yeah, it's taller. It's about as tall as the Zte Boost Max, but it's slender, so it's very comfortable to hold in the hand. And the fact of the button placements, where the power, the volume rockers is just on the same side, power button being directly close to the center of the side of the device, and then volume rocker just above it. Great positioning for the buttons. I don't care for on-screen buttons. Actually, I prefer on-screen buttons, just because I do want to have the full real estate of the display. So 5.5-inch display, I want the full real estate of the display. I don't need bottom, PlayStation buttons at the bottom of my screen. It's not a big deal for me. But a lot of people are posting that the Warp 7 is reminiscent of the Grand X3, and that the difference is the camera resolutions, and that's possibly so. But on the Boost Mobile side of things, we already have a phone that is just as good, and I think really it's going to go down that the Warp Elite is like one of the top 5 phones that Boost Mobile offers. And yeah, I'm throwing that against the flagships that Boost Mobile offers, because flagships, to me, you get all the best out of it. And honestly, in my opinion, when you're going to buy a flagship, you should get the best out of it. It should be the best experience. If you're going to drop $700, $800 on a phone, it should be that. Anything else, if it's going to run crappy as hell, then why the hell are you going to spend something that you would for, say, like a down payment on a car or something, But yeah, I think to me, the Warp Elite is just on top of it. And I'm not going to sit here and try to sway people into liking Zte. Everyone has their preference. I get tons of comments that Zte is crap. Well, maybe it is for you, but it's not for me. And I'm not going to change anyone's opinions about it. People think Zte is crap, then people think Zte is crap. That's their choice too. They got the right to believe in what they want to believe in. But if you ask me my opinion, then yeah, my opinion is that the Warp Elite is one of the top 5 phones that Boost Mobile offers. Over the past couple of months of being able to use all the devices that I currently own, little shocker, but the Warp Elite surpasses the J7. Even though the J7 has things like NFC, it has really, really good cameras. I mean, the cameras is better than the Warp Elite. Luckily, the Warp Elite's cameras is really good too, so I really have no problems there. But the J7's cameras is better, and it does handle things very well. Of course, it has the octa-core processor, the Snapdragon 615. octa-core processor, so things kind of move. But one thing I did notice is that my Warp Elite keeps up with the J7 as far as speed, running applications. It's got very good RAM management. I've never really had any hiccups with the Warp Elite. Don't have that much issues. The only main issue that I have with the ZTE Warp Elite is the fact that if I power it on for the first time, the top part of the screen is non-responsive unless I shut the screen off and turn it back and squeak there and turn it back on. So when I do that, then I can access the notification shade. But other than that, that's the only problem I really have with it. Battery life is tremendously well. Unless I'm playing Pogo, then it'll kill the crap out of my battery. And you know, I mean, having NFC and stuff like that is a luxury. It's not a necessity to have a phone that runs very, very well. So, of all things, basically, I just gotta say, I am gonna grab the ZTE Warp 7, but I don't have like high expectations for it beating out the ZTE Warp Elite. So, that's my thoughts. If you guys enjoyed what I had to say, smash that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button somewhere around here. And thanks for chilling with me this late night vlog. If you guys see it tomorrow, whatever, it's cool. Yeah, so you guys have a great night.